I struggled with years, suicidal thoughts, delusions, paranoid thinking everybody was out to get me. I've been diagnosed with schizoaffective. Schizoaffective is bipolar and schizophrenia combined. Bipolar is big ups and downs emotionally, a lot of suicidal thoughts, a lot of high moments as well, like mania. Schizophrenia is delusions, paranoid thinking out everybody's out to get you, hallucinations, things like that, and a lot of other symptoms. Grew up in a Christian home, everything was going well, and all of a sudden, I had graduated high school, all of a sudden I started losing touch with reality, and people started to notice and people were caring for me, but I took the caring as people thinking that were out to get me. I didn't think of it as a positive thing. So I was going through life, losing touch with reality. It started getting worse and worse. So first of all, I started like singing really loud, and then it moved on to just like running around the street thinking everybody was out to get me, everybody was a demon. Definitely a really difficult time, confusing time. I went without water for 3 days in the heat. Really confused to the point where I had no idea what was reality and what wasn't. Ended up in a mental hospital for about 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Really didn't get in touch with reality for a long time after that. Even after the mental hospital, wasn't completely normal. Still not normal, I'm just but yeah, that really they put me on medication, and it made me really suicidal to the point where I was waking up just suicidal, and the whole day I was suicidal. Felt like a zombie. I felt no energy. I felt numb. I felt helpless, but I was just over medicated. Life wasn't getting any better. For 6 months straight, I was just getting up suicidal, working with my dad, not doing what I love to do. Nothing wrong with working a normal job, but for me, I had never really gone that long without doing what I love, so it was really difficult. That added to the meaningless I felt and the suicidal thoughts. And I got diagnosed with schizophrenia at the time. And it was just like a shock to my system. I didn't know how to cope, use some unhealthy coping mechanisms, struggled with that diagnosis for a long time. I knew it wasn't good. I was just shocked, I was in shock. And then moving forward, I ended up getting in more mental hospitals. Every time it would just be something demonic. It would be more when I was getting closer to God, believe it or not. One of the hardest things is the suicidal thoughts. I mean, losing touch with reality is no fun either, but it's kind of like an escape, and you're escaping. I mean, it's not a fun time at all when everybody thinks you're going crazy and you're going crazy and you literally lose touch with what is real and what's not. That was easier than some of the suicidal thoughts I've had, because suicidal thoughts just hounds you, like it just hits you in the face, and it's just like, does it ever go away? And God brought me through a lot of stuff. I would not be here without God. I would not be where I am today if it weren't for God's help. But 3 things I know that I try to keep in mind when I'm starting to think everybody's out to get me, or a demon, or demonic things, or just with schizophrenia or whatever, is like, God's in control, he loves me, and he's with me. God's in control, he loves me, and he's with me. Those are the 3 things that I try to keep in mind. And I haven't been in mental hospital for a year and a half now, over a year and a half, and I'm really thankful, and I hope to never go back. If you are struggling with suicidal thoughts, I just encourage you to reach out to somebody and keep reaching out until they don't go away, until they go away, because they won't just go away by themselves. They'll just come back, from my experience. I don't know about you guys, but they'll come back stronger, and you just have to keep fighting and battle it like you're in a war. I still battle to this day suicidal thoughts and stuff, but exercise is very important. Reaching out to people, even breathing, just trying to breathe better, breathing exercises, running, that's exercise as well. But Socializing with people is really good as well. Yeah, I just encourage you, like I said, if you're struggling, reach out to somebody, and then also reach out to God and reach out again, and keep reaching out and pray about it. You talk to God and just be like, man, I'm really struggling with this, and He will help. He will help in some way or another. I also had to regain my social skills through what had happened. I had to, after losing touch with reality, getting on meds, getting suicidal, being numb, I kind of lost the sense of social cues and all that, so I had to regain my social skills, and that was a tough thing as well. Just keep fighting. If you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia or schizoaffective or bipolar or any mental health issue, just encourage you to just keep fighting and realize there is better days ahead. I know everybody says it, but in my experience it is true, and with God on your side, there definitely is better days, because one day we'll be in heaven. So and with being a Christian, keep repenting and believing the gospel, and realize you're not alone. There's millions of people that have mental health issues. Maybe they're not diagnosed or whatever, but there's still millions of people that are going through similar things. People are going through grief. People are going through problems. Everybody has problems. The billionaire, the millionaire, the person on the street, homeless guy, everybody has problems. So just encourage you to, like I said, you're not alone, and just keep putting one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and get a support system around you. Get people that you can talk to about your mental health issues, and that people will listen. Make sure you have a professional that can listen to you, or psychiatrist, psychologist, all that, prescribing medicine, and also, I mean, if you need it, I think, I'm not going to say much about it, but there's definitely things that can help. But exercising is so powerful. That could be as powerful as medication a lot of times, in my opinion. And psychologists, there's better help out there. There's plenty of different things. But if you're struggling right now with a mental health issue, don't let it hold you back. Don't identify with it too much, because you're just going to make excuses, and then you're just going to be like, oh, just because I'm schizoaffective, then I'm doing this, or just because I have a certain health condition, that's why I'm lazy. Or it's not good to make excuses about what you're going through, because you have to take responsibility. There's a balance too there, where you need God's help and all that, but you also need to pick yourself up, in my opinion, and do the hard things. Do the things you don't feel like doing. And like I said, I'm not perfect at it. I still struggle every day. Since I stopped making excuses, it's been a lot easier, and I still make excuses from time to time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, but I try not to make excuses for the things I'm doing and that I've gone through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys subscribe, hit that notifications bell for more videos, because I want to hit 500,000 subscribers, and I want to get to 1 million monthly views. So if you can share this video with somebody that will enjoy it, and also comment below your thoughts. I want to get better at these videos, so if you comment what I can do better, I love comments. Some comments, not all comments, but all right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos. And like I said, I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers. Have an awesome rest of your day, and keep fighting. Know you're not alone, and don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. So doing what you love is super important, I think, to managing schizophrenia. Just getting up and doing what you love helps a lot more than you think. So just do what you love. As far as work, just remember, in God's presence there is fullness of joy. In His right hand there are pleasures forevermore. So I encourage you to look unto Jesus and keep looking to Jesus, and that's how you're going to overcome this thing. Obviously there's other things to overcome it, but to really overcome it, you're going to need Jesus and to look to Jesus. I believe a lot of it is demonic, so God bless. Have a great day.